Hey there, folks. So this is the October Loot Crate versus Nerd Block dual unboxing. So some new competitors are going to join the fray soon. I can't remember if I put down in a past post or not, but I have finally achieved my adult quest of big boy work with big boy salary and big boy benefits, which means I have a little liquid cash to do things for myself. So I put in a couple other subscriptions. Can't remember, God, the arcade block, when Nerd Block launches the sci-fi block. I went looking for this Geek Fuel thing that I just heard about, and when I heard about them, I had apparently just missed the shipping deadline, so I sent them a request to see if they had any spare boxes to start my subscription, and apparently no one on their social media team could bother to respond. So, sorry, Geek Fuel. Maybe, possibly, I might subscribe, but if you can't respond to a simple social media post, I don't really know if I want to. I want to test your customer service in the real world when I'm giving you actual cash, but we'll see. So, last month, Loot Crate. I kind of always preview the videos before I make the next one, and Loot Crate just eked it out. Both boxes were exceptionally strong, and there were just a few more things in the Loot Crate that were a little more cool. So what I'm going to do this time is I will unbox the Loot Crate first, so that way the field is wide open for last year's runner-up to impress me. So we will have the knife. I guess I'll just leave the blade there. And we will open this up. Oh dear. Well, it's a little late. It's a little timely. So the theme for this month's Loot Crate is time. If you'll forgive the pun, timely. Okay, so the first thing is exceptionally timely. Albeit 2 days late, Loot Crate, man, if you guys are going to send stuff themed like this, you gotta, come on. You gotta rush to get these out, man. This would have been perfect to get on Wednesday, but mine just arrived today. But it is a Funko Pop Movies, Back to the Future, Dr. Emmett Brown. Again, what a friend of mine is referring to as the new Beanie Babies. So, a vinyl figure. Let's see what else we have. So I also think, because I had someone on my social media feed post pictures, there may be a spoiler. I might know one of the things in here already. Let's, or maybe not. Let's see. So, wow. We are running really late. Had this just arrived 2 days ago, guys. Come on. So it says Back to the Future 2 hoverboard, 1:5 scale replica. And opening it up, oh, look at this. There's a certificate of authenticity signed by people. I have no idea who they are, but hey, they signed a card. They must be important, right? And a very thin piece of foam. And there it is. Okay, so I don't see. I guess this would have been a little difficult to pull off. So there's our hoverboard. It would have been difficult to pull off to get the actual Mattel branding on it. I'm sure Mattel probably would have wanted some money for that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. I guess it's actually mounted. I don't know if it comes off or not, and of course I don't want to force it. But something kind of cute, maybe for the desk when I'm to the point at my new big boy job where I have a dedicated desk. I'm kind of in borrowed office space this semester until I can get to my home posting at a different campus. So I'm kind of going light on the desk geekery, but something like this possibly could make its way on. Let's see here. Here we are. Wow, they had it hidden. I almost thought there was nothing in there. So this, I think I know what it is, and yes, it is. It is the Doctor Who Sonic Spork. Now, I am a fat boy, as you can tell. I am all about kitschy cutlery, so I could put this to use. Let's see. Oh, real metal. That was one of the things. So when I did see the poster, I was wondering if they were going to go cheapo plastic or actual metal on the spoon portion, but it actually looks like they went all out with the metal. And, you know, again, I will have another bad nerd moment. I do not know my doctors from their sonic screwdrivers, although apparently the most recent one now has sonic sunglasses, because apparently they want to change that paradigm up. I think this is the Matt Smith sonic screwdriver handle. So this is cute. I might actually, maybe, possibly use this at work, only to get some bizarre stares from people, because, you know, if I can't be quirky, what can I be? And let's see here. So we have the t-shirt. Let's just make sure there's nothing in there before we get to the t-shirt. So, of course, we have the magazine. The magazine has some sort of a flowchart poster. Who's your doctor? Doctor Who has been around for decades, and a lot of actors have played the titular doctor. Who is yours? And they ask you a series of questions, literally, in a flowchart. So I guess you make your way down, and they tell you which doctor you are. And likewise, we have our centerfold. Oh, an appropriately nerdy centerfold. So a license plate, a replica, well, I guess a print of the license plate from the DeLorean and Back to the Future. I actually had one of these all the way back in 1990 when the Back to the Future ride opened at Universal Studios. The third film had just come out, and I was kind of in major fanboy mode, and in the gift shop they had plastic license plate replicas, and I remember buying one and taking it to college with me. I don't even think I have it at this point in time. At some point in time over the moves over the last 25 years, I think I parted ways with it, or it parted ways with me. So we have, let's see here. So Loot Crate being Loot Crate, we will take a look inside the box, because they always go out of their way to make kind of a cool little box. So it looks like, party on, dudes, we have a Bill and Ted. I guess it's a diorama. Of course, like, no Bill and Ted figures, but okay, we can make this work. I'm not sure if I'll keep it or not. I purged a bunch of these boxes about a week ago. So we have we have the pin. I actually just got new glasses with better bifocal, so I can almost read the fine print, but not quite. So it is, of course, the flux capacitor, and that little label in red reads, "We love you." Well, Loot Crate, I love you too. So let's take a look at our t-shirt. The t-shirt, okay, this is cool, and it fits our Bill and Ted theme. So let me put this over my sweaty post-gym self. It's a picture of Bill and Ted from the film poster saying, "Be excellent to each other." So, not bad. From a usability standpoint, a few things that I could use. Again, I'm not entirely sure what to do with the vinyl figures. I miss that boat. When they started coming out, when they started getting hot, when they started getting popular, I totally missed that boat. And I think, given the speculator market that surrounds them, I think that's kind of a good thing. Because, like I said, I think when my friend called them the Beanie Babies of the New Millennium, I don't think she was lying. I think there's going to be a crash with these at some point in time. But I guess they're kind of nice to have, little cutesy novelties. So let's move on, and let's see what is in our nerd block this month. So let's see. Nerd block, not really feeling the Loot Crate, but not really hating it, kind of ambivalent. So let's see if you have anything that pulls me out of this ambivalence. Let me see. I'm just going to move my mouse pad over. So let's see. The first thing to try to pull me out of ambivalence is, oh yeah, they mentioned there was going to be an exclusive dual pack of figures, and we have from Alien, the Nostromo collection. We have Ripley and the Alien. Again, more vinyl figures. Not really feeling it. Not really, oh my god. Let's see what else we have in here. So, of course, I see the t-shirt. And, oh, Jesus. All right. What do we have here? All right, so we have a coaster. The Simpsons. Put your mug on my mug. Moe's Tavern. So I've been playing Tapped Out. I wasn't quite the first group to get on. I came on 3 years ago when they were doing the Treehouse of Horror, the first Treehouse of Horror in Tapped Out. So I'm enduring it. The game is starting to wear on me. It's starting to get repetitive. But if you're a Tapped Out player, add me. I'm always looking for new people. Kilted Panda, KILTEDPANDA. And I will add back, and I will come wreak havoc in your town. I think at this point in time, I have about 800 nightmares that I just can't tap because so few people on my list are playing it. So let's see here. We have, I guess we should show the official packaging, Zombie Hunter dog tags. Guys, I'm really getting over this whole freaking zombie thing. You know, I know that we go from fad to fad to fad. It was vampires for a while. Now it's zombies. Someone to wake me up when werewolves become cool, man. Is a furry. I can at least get into the whole werewolf thing. Zombies just never did much for me. It seems like every zombie film is basically an excuse to have people act like dicks towards each other, and you portray it as this big breakdown of society. Who's worse, the humans or the undead? All of them. Just kill all of them. Jesus Christ. So we have, wow, not much wow. Let's see. Zombie Emergency Response Operations, ZERO, and we have the same Skull and Crossbones logo that we had on the packaging. Kind of generic, kind of plain, kind of eh. Let's see here. So our next object, we'll hold off on the t-shirt. So we had a small technical glitch. That was what we had when I put the t-shirt on the... It was kind of a, oh god, Pee-wee's Big Adventure mini machine. I put the t-shirt on the lid. The lid put pressure on the mouse, and the mouse then turned off the camera. And I'm making sure that it doesn't happen again as we continue. So we have now Bob's Burgers Mad Libs. So this is taking me back, man. Is a Generation Xer born in '72. This is like getting the Scholastic book order in like 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, man. You always had that one kid with money. I was never it. I was never the kid with money. You know, once my parents divorced in 2nd grade, man, that was it for any recreational cash. So 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, when you started getting the good stuff from Scholastic, yeah, that wasn't me. Never an issue of Dynamite. I suck. I admit it. So you always had that one kid with money, though, and they got the Mad Libs, man, and they just ruled the lunchroom for, like, the rest of the week as people started going through and reading it off. So this might be fun, kind of a cute little party game. And finally, before we get to the t-shirt, I think, so knew this was coming, and I am absolutely giddy. I have gotten out of all things comics. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I don't know if I'm going to sell it to my comic guy, but I am absolutely going to pitch this. So the irony is today is October 23rd, 2015. The new Gem movie has just been released, and it is tanking almost as bad, not quite, but it's tanking almost as bad as the Fantastic Four film. When you are second runner-up to the shittiest film of 2015, that's saying something. But fear not. IDW, earlier this year, they rebooted in comic form the Gem franchise. Kelly Thompson and Sophie, man, they are just kicking ass on the art. They are kicking ass on the writing. I'm don't ask how I'm getting my comics. I'm getting my comics. This is without a doubt the favorite book that I'm reading right now. This is just like the highlight in my little stash every month. So this is a copy of the annual. The annual has a cover. This is a variant cover. Inside each of the holograms, they kind of have their own individual little story pulled from pop culture. So if anything else, the annual is fun. The main gem title is also fun. It is just a delight to read. Kelly Thompson gets it, and Kelly, I know you're never going to endure, even if you do pick this up on social media and you do watch the first part, I know you'll never get to the point where you can see this, but my God, I genuinely wish someone on that fucking film had contacted you for at least consulting on the script, if not writing it. I feel bad, man. I see the reviews coming in on this gem film, and the trailer came out, and I just cringed. I was like, this does not look good. And of course, I had the true believers who kept saying, well, come on, don't sell it short, don't sell it short, don't sell it short. And then some friends of mine who review got invited to attend screenings. I think about 2 weeks ago they did screenings for the press, and there were no reviews coming out. Wednesday night, the 21st, I went out fishing for reviews. There were no reviews. The reviews finally started coming out like late Thursday. Okay, for a film, if they don't start putting out reviews early, it's going to be a dog turd. The last time I checked, it's at about 11% on Rotten Tomatoes and dropping fast. So it's killing me, man. I love Gem. When I was in middle school and my freshman year in high school, man, I would come home, I'd watch the cartoon. Gem was like my release. I don't talk about it openly in the videos because it has nothing to do with me going into boxes and pulling crap out, but I am a queer male. I'm in a relationship with 2 other guys. We are a triad. Yes, we are one of those bears who just ruins it for everybody. When I was growing up, I completely identified with Gem. The whole idea, Jerica, Gem, she had to keep the identity secret, man. I knew even at that age that gender-wise, there was not something quite right with me. So I always loved that cartoon. In the internet age, back around 2000, there was a website, Gem Starlight Jukebox. Somebody took and there were crappy rips, crappy VHS, but somebody took and ripped all of the music and they put it up. So just to date it, they put it up as real player files on this site that they called the Starlight Jukebox. And I was just in ecstasy the night that I found that, and I started listening to all the songs and everything else. So I adore the franchise. I adore the comic, and it is just breaking my fucking heart to see this film and to see the reactions to the film. And it's like you have a couple people who are like, well, it's not bad, but there's always a rejoinder. If you don't pay attention to the source material, or if you don't pretend that it came from the cartoon, it's not bad. But why the fuck do that? The whole idea is I want to see a young woman as Jerica Benton grab her ear, say Showtime Synergy, and fucking rock the hell out. I want to see a Kimber in the white tuxedo jacket. I want to see a Shayna. I know hairstyles change, man, but I want to see a Shayna with a fucking giant purple afro, man. The film, I'm ranting. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm getting bad like this, but oh my God, the film is just breaking my heart to see this. So if you are at all a fan of the license and you have not picked this comic up, my God, go to your favorite fucking comic shop and buy the damn comic. Or if IDW does digital subscriptions, get a digital subscription. This is amazing. This is probably one of the best goddamn comic books running. Every month, I always tweet at least 1 or 2 stills, and I always say it's the best comic you're not reading for so many different reasons. And again, God, I'm going to get ranty here. You have this amazing representation of body diversity. Is a big old fat dude. I realize that I'm not a fat woman, but it is nice to see Stormer. Stormer is a big gal. Aja is thick. I'm loving seeing this, and I'm loving the stories, and I'm loving everything else. Kelly and Sophie, you two fucking rock, man. Keep doing it. Keep rocking it. So, God, I just got on a total rant. Jesus Christ, a tangent. So, there's the comic. It's a gem comic. Let's see. So, we have some cards on the inside. Behold a new box. So, yeah, this is at the top of the video, what I mentioned. This is the sci-fi block. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I put in for a 6-month subscription, so probably I'm not going to do the head-to-head. But when the sci-fi block arrives, I'll do unboxing videos for it. And at the end of the 6 months, I'll decide if I want to stick around with it or not. Likewise for the arcade block. Next month, you can also expect great items from Star Wars: The Force Awakens, some kind of a Sherlock exclusive, and of course, I just showed you the other side. Next month, Nerd Block Classic is bringing you an exclusive item from Firefly, a show that I still have yet to see. So this is our insider card. Oh, that's right. I didn't show the t-shirt. So the t-shirt, I just found out, it is... Of course, I can't read this because the Mac is in mirror mode. So, Pelcher's Pets. Ah, that's what it's, okay. So the pet store where, what's his face? His dad gets Gizmo. Not the pet store, the Chinese, anyway. Yeah, so this is apparently a glow-in-the-dark t-shirt. I've noticed, I mentioned in the last video, that Shirt Punch gets more than enough of my money. So Shirt Punch lately, they've been doing a lot of glow-in-the-dark t-shirts. Some are pretty cool. Not quite enough to justify, money from me, especially since, Shirt Punch always puts on a fat tax for their t-shirts. But anyway, so they've been doing a lot of these glow-in-the-dark t-shirts. There's one image, and then when you get in the dark, there's another one underneath. They did kind of a cool one earlier this week. It was the Ecto one, kind of junked out and rusted with some skeletons in the passenger compartment. And then the darkness was, you saw a lot of the iconic ghosts from the old Real Ghostbusters series kind of hovering around, implying that the Ghostbusters had been killed. So, yeah, God, the moment of truth here. So, yeah, given that I just went into like an almost 8-minute rant on all things gem, oh God, Nerd Block. So you did really well with the gem comic. The problem was that's all that it was the gem comic. There really wasn't a lot in this box. I mean, again, the whole zombie hunter dog tag thing, the Alien and Ripley 2-pack. I mean, they're nice, but this whole vinyl figure thing, man. What are you guys gonna do? So this is like my parting thought. Loot Crate Nerd Block. What are you guys gonna do when the bottom falls out of the vinyl figure market, man? They're like staples in your boxes. You're gonna have to get a little creative and original in terms of what to put in there. So we had the 2-pack. They're kind of okay. The Zombie Hunter dog tags, they were kind of okay. The glow in the dark T-shirt. Okay, the glow in the dark T-shirt was cool. The Mad Libs, the Mo coaster, and the Gem and the Holograms Outrageous Annual #1. Like I said, that annual was the high point of the box, but there really wasn't a lot in there. So unfortunately, Nerd Block, man, this is 2 in a row. Loot Crate, congratulations. It's not really much of a victory because the stuff was good. The stuff was good. The quality was good, but yeah, Loot Crate. I think the T-shirt and the Sonic Spork won it over. So, with that having been said, we will see if our friends at Geek Fuel would like an opportunity to come under the unboxing axe. Come on, man. I'm a queer man in a 3-way relationship. I can do 3-way unboxings. I can make even longer videos that almost nobody's going to watch. Other than that, we'll see what happens. I think the arcade block is going to ship. I get an email. I think it said there were 3 days left on that. The arcade block is about to ship soon. I'll do an unboxing for that. And then early November, when the sci-fi block drops, we'll see what that one looks like. So, until, and for those of you who aren't into all things grooming, I should be getting my Birchbox any day now. Fingers crossed, provided everybody at Birchbox doesn't hate me. after the after the episode that happened a few weeks ago. But we'll see about that. That's for another video. So we'll see you later, folks. Take care.